You know, in the entire world of pro football, there is no moment, nothing, more packed with pressure, potential, and let's be honest, peril than the NFL draft. It's the ultimate high-stakes game of strategy, where entire futures are forged and franchises are defined in just one weekend.
And believe me, that moment is closing in fast. We are just 2 weeks out. 2 weeks until that first name is called. You got to imagine, for front offices all over the league, these next few days are just agonizing. It's nothing but film study, sleepless nights, and second-guessing every single move they're about to make.
For all 32 teams, this isn't just about picking players. It's about having a master plan and executing it. So, how do these teams find their franchise savior at quarterback? How do they win that brutal war in the trenches? And what are the huge gambles that separate the winners from, well, everyone else? Let's get into it.
Okay, let's dive right in, because for a handful of teams right at the top of the draft, this whole thing really just boils down to one position, and one position only: quarterback. So, the first pick is pretty much a done deal. The Las Vegas Raiders are going to take their guy, quarterback Fernando Mendoza. No surprise there, no real drama. But here's the thing. For the Raiders, the real chess match, the true test of their strategy, that begins the second after they turn in that card.
Their whole philosophy is crystal clear. It's not just about getting the quarterback, it's about building an empire around him and doing it immediately. They're looking to grab a serious weapon like receiver Denzel Boston, maybe even reunite Mendoza with his old college teammate Elijah Surratt, and then add big-time pieces on defense. This is a total support system build-out right from the get-go.
But not every team has it quite that easy. Let's talk about the teams facing a much, much tougher decision, and we can start with the Arizona Cardinals. They are a franchise standing at a major crossroads.
And their dilemma is perfectly captured by this one agonizing question they're asking themselves. Is this kid, Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson, worth mortgaging the future for right now, or is it smarter to just wait for what could be a stronger QB class next year?
So you see the problem, right? It is a massive gamble either way. I mean, what do? Do you trade up and get your guy right now, but you have to give up other incredibly valuable picks? Or do you play the long game, keep your assets, but risk another full year of instability at the most important position in all of sports? I mean, this is the kind of decision that gets GMs a contract extension or gets them fired.
But hey, it's not all about the quarterbacks. I mean, beyond those glamour positions, championships are built in the trenches. Teams are absolutely desperate to add those foundational pieces on both sides of the ball.
And the demand for top-tier talent is just relentless all across the league. You've got the Giants looking for a centerpiece on defense, like linebacker Sonny Styles. The Chiefs need another elite pass rusher to go with their guy. The Rams want to give Matthew Stafford more weapons. The Bengals need a shutdown corner. The Texans need to beef up that offensive line. I mean, everywhere you look, teams are trying to find that one missing piece.
And it all comes back to this fundamental, never-changing philosophy of winning football. You have to protect your quarterback, you have to terrorize their quarterback, and you have to control the line of scrimmage. It's the bedrock. Everything else is built on top of that.
Okay, now we get to the real metagame. See, the draft isn't just about who you pick, it's about how you play the board. It's all about trades, it's about value, and it's about stockpiling the most precious resource there is, draft picks.
So, how do you get an edge? How do you win this thing before you even on the clock? Well, the answer is all in how you manage your assets, and right now there is a huge difference in draft capital across the league.
And the strategies could not be more different. On one side, you've got the Miami Dolphins sitting on a mountain of 11 total picks. 7 of those are in the top 100. They can afford to take chances, move around, just hoard talent. But then you look at the other end. Teams like the Commanders and the Seahawks, they have way fewer picks. For them, every single selection has to be perfect. They have to be incredibly precise.
But then, there's another way to play it. Some teams, they've got solid rosters, fewer holes to fill, and they're looking to do the exact opposite. They're not trying to gather up picks. They're willing to package them together to make a big, aggressive move up the board for that one specific game-changing player they've fallen in love with.
You're going to want to keep a close eye on teams like the Dallas Cowboys and, of course, the Philadelphia Eagles. Word is the Cowboys might be willing to jump up for a defensive cornerstone like safety Caleb Downs, or an edge rusher, a guy who just lives to get after the quarterback, like Reuben Bain Jr. And then there's the Eagles GM, Howie Roseman. He is notorious for making big, aggressive moves on draft day. Maybe he packages some picks to go get a wide receiver like Jordan Tyson. I'm telling you, these are the moves that could throw the whole first round into chaos. And that right there brings us to the beautiful chaos of draft night. Because every single draft board, it's like a house of cards. All it takes is one unexpected pick, one team going off script to send a massive shockwave through the entire league.
So, most teams try to operate under this core idea called Best Player Available, or BPA. Basically, you just take the highest rated guy left on your board, period. But when a team ignores that and reaches for a player just based on what they need, oh man, that's when it sets off a chain reaction, creating chaos and incredible opportunities for the teams picking right after them.
And here's a perfect real-world example from Matt Miller over at ESPN. Sources around the league think the Cleveland Browns, sitting there at pick number 6, could trade back with a team like Dallas, who is desperate to move up for a top pass rusher. That one trade, just that one, would completely change the landscape of the top 10.
And you can see just how fast this all can happen. Let's just imagine for a second. The Jets, at pick number 2, they shock everybody and take pass rusher Arvell Reese. Well, boom, suddenly the Cardinals, who maybe wanted Reese, they have to pivot. They grab the best offensive lineman, David Bailey. Now, that leaves running back Jeremiah Love on the board, and the Titans are like, yep, thank you very much. So now the Giants are on the clock, and guess what? The top linemen and pass rushers are gone. They're forced to switch gears and take linebacker Sonny Styles. See how that works? One decision by one team completely changed the draft for the next 3.
So, as that clock ticks down, it all comes down to this one single question that's echoing in all 32 war rooms across the country. Is this next pick the move that defines our franchise for the next decade? Or is it the mistake we're going to be paying for years and years to come? The ultimate chess match is about to begin.